Tonight, no lack of quickness on either side of the ball.
Let's get it popping. This should make for a fun game. I mean, the tempo should be quick, and the fans, we should be happy.
Now, here is Lowry. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. Tatum out there with Horford. And it's Williams at the 5 down low. They get it back. Tatum gets the bucket.
Tatum's teammates love the hustle. They appreciate him going hard on the offensive glass and getting it done.
Lowry passes to Robinson. Lowry against Smart. Tries from 10. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game, that sixth sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
And it's Lowry with the ball, brings it up for Miami. Robinson finds Tucker. Outside for Robinson. Shoots over Brown. Here's Adebayo. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence. And Bam Adebayo, picked 14th in the 2017 draft, has made huge improvements throughout his career. The guy is a hard worker. Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Adebayo with a screen on Smart. And Lowry gets it to go. And Coach Spoelstra says that Adebayo continues to put in the work to improve.
And Kevin, you see it in his game every year. Never takes a summer off. Comes back each fall with a new wrinkle to his repertoire.
There's Smart after the made shot from Kyle Lowry. Outside, Horford. Horford sets a screen for Brown. Over Robinson. And it's Brown missing. For Miami, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I caught up with Coach Ime Udoka. He was admiring Jimmy Butler's competitiveness for a full game. Coach said he doesn't take any plays off. To pull this out tonight, we're going to have to match his intensity and will to win. And that's a tall order against the kid from Tomball, Texas. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
And really, hard to find more intense players than Jimmy Butler. This guy is 100% focused on winning at all times. One of the ultimate competitors in our league.
Now here's Smart. It's Adebayo with the rebound. The Heat with the lead, and with Butler and his intensity, Greg, it's a perfect fit for him in Miami.
And yeah, it can rub some players the wrong way, but it goes hand in hand with the culture here. Imagine Butler on a team other than Miami.
Someone who has always seems to be in the right place at the right time. P.J. Tucker defines what it means to be a group.
And the team's counting on Tucker for many things.
Yeah, Kevin, I mean, he's a hard-nosed defender, opportunistic rebounder, plays against guys much bigger than him, and he hits the corner threes at the most important time.
He makes 1 of 2 that time.
Known for his grit and grind mentality, the physicality Tucker gives this team is so important. If you can't hit that one, your teammates are going to think twice about feeding you the next time down.
Lowry with the ball, picked up by Brown. Lowry passes to Adebayo. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Adebayo's got his second bucket.
And inside is where Bam is at his best. He knows how to outwork the other guys in the paint.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Now here's Smart. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
Butler on the way, guarded by Tatum. Lowry passes to Adebayo. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his.
How about during his third season, Bam Adebayo took the leap, named an all-star for the first time. Bam was huge in the 2020 bubble, helping the Heat reach the NBA Finals.
The first free throw is good. Chris, you and I love opening day. Which types of teams do you think tend to begin the season well?
Great question, Kevin. I think it's teams that had chemistry the previous year, teams that return a lot of players. That means you have that familiarity. Teams that have help on that side. And more importantly, you know what? Sometimes teams that have the most heartbreak because they're coming back ready to go.
Tatum no good.
Man, you don't see this fella blow many waves. Not against D like that.
Struz passes to Adebayo. And here is Hero. Wants to get it to Adebayo and does. And he comes up with the deuce. Adebayo's got 8.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
And Tice throws it down.
Not messing around. Tice with 2 loud points.
1:29 left in the first quarter. Now, Hero. Defense is right there. Adebayo. It's rebounded by Tice. Celtics trail by 5. Pritchard passes to Tatum. Outside, White. On the pass to Pritchard. Outside, Tatum. Tries the spin move. Can't convert off the spin. For Miami, they've gone 4-7 from the field, shooting over 50%. And there's the bucket from Victor Oladipo.
Well, opponents worry about Oladipo's quickness attacking the basket, which really helps him create good looks from the perimeter.
The Celtics shooting 36% in this first quarter, trying to get their bearings. White finds Williams. Outside, Tatum. White the pass to Pritchard. Tice with a screen on Oladipo. Clock at 4, and it's White missing. And so Adebayo will bring it up for the Heat. 8-point game. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Martin, tries again, and he lays it up and in.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
They decided to pound the ball inside, using their physicality to set the tone.
Tatum looking around. Tice, no one around him. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. Guys, Bam Adebayo getting it done for the Miami Heat. His work on the glass was outstanding in that quarter. Great rebounding. We'll return shortly.
Fans, welcome your Miami Heat.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Miami.
Well, they've carried out a great game plan in the paint so far, working it down low a lot and getting high percentage looks.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court right now for the Celtics. Horford is out there with Williams. Then there's Derek White. Then there's Jaylen Brown. And it's Pritchard in at the point guard. And Miami has possession after the basket by Boston. Lowry kicks to Butler. Back to Lowry. Drives to the hoop. Butler passes to Robinson. Here's Oladipo. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
A moment here to see the stats for Butler. He's coming off an excellent season. First in steals, and he ranked in the top 10 in assists. An incredible knack for drawing defenders and finding the open man.
And as you said, first in steals last season, you have to say he's the best ball hawk in the league right now. It may not even be close.
Come on and get out for the Miami
Here's the list of players who had the most steals in the NBA last season. Number 1, Jimmy Butler.
There were so many nights when he controlled the game through his defense. Not a surprise to see him ranked at the top.
Here's Smart. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Dishes to Brown. Lowry against Smart. Back to Brown. Lowry against White. Williams with the steal. Brown wide open. He fires. Buries the long-range jumper. Brown's got 7 points in the game.
With the run he's on in the second quarter, I mean, this field goal percentage is tremendous right now.
Pass to Robinson. Now here's Tucker, taken away by Williams. And a fast break now for the Celtics. And it's Brown missing.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Oladipo, good.
Versatility of Butler. I mean, he's a willing passer, especially when he spots wide open teammates.
So it's Boston now. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Passes it to White. Brown outside. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
It was a tough first quarter for him, but it's been a different story here in the second.
Miami leading by 4. Butler in the corner. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Horford. There might be more talent at the point guard position now, Greg, than there's ever been in the NBA. But who do you think sits at the top of that list?
I mean, Kevin, there's so many incredible talents, and not that I'm dodging it, but honestly, the beauty is in the eye of the beholder. It depends on what kind of tickles your fancy in terms of the point guard. If it's the ability to shoot and play without it, Steph's at the top of your league list, but then you get a guy like Chris Paul, who I think is as good as anybody's ever been in the pick and roll. So they're just different ways to approach this thing. And, of course, now I've forgotten 4 or 5 guys that I should have added into this conversation.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. After their trip to the NBA Finals in 2020, the Miami Heat is looking to get back to that championship round. Jimmy Butler says, we know what we're capable of. We want to get back to the finals. We can get back there. I like our chances against anybody, honestly. Nobody intimidates us. Kevin?
Great attitude. They've shown they can compete at the highest level, David. Thank you.
And, guys, you have to be able to knock down your free throws. Struggling with that this quarter. Good way to let your opponent back in the game.
Brown kicks to White. Pass to Horford. A second chance effort. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Here's Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
They've been a more cohesive team over this stretch, and then that helps account for their lead.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And here's White. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And here's Brown outside. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
3 points.
Smart's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Well, how about the quickness of that release? Brown just training that catch-and-shoot jumper.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Daniel Tice is checked in for Robert Williams. And it's Tatum in for Derek White. And for everything he provides on offense, Chris, Brown's defense is just as impactful.
Kevin, strong, tough, quick twitch athleticism. He plays with tremendous pride.
Celtics trail by 5. To the middle. Tatum no good. He'd have gone 2 or 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Down low. Shots good by Hero. Hero's got his first points in this one.
They should continue to get the ball inside the defense. struggling to contain them.
And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Smart deciding where to go with it. Out to the right wing. Butler against Horford. And here's Tatum for three. And again, Boston with the triple.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Now, Hero, guarded by Smart. Hero passes to Adebayo. Now, Smart. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Outside Tatum. Back to Smart. Lock at 6. No good from outside. The Heat leading by 4. The kick outside to Butler. Driving inside. And slam dunk by Butler.
Terrific job spotting the lane, knifing through it. And Butler's tenacity is so infectious.
There's 42 seconds left here in the second. Here's Smart. Miami grabs the miss. To the paint. And it's sent back by Horford.
Oh, he's a solid shot blocker now. It's thanks to his timing and great anticipation skill. It's not easy scoring on Horford.
And it's Butler missing. Celtics trail by 6.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, no need to rush right here. Let the clock run a little, then execute your offense.
The pass to Adebayo. 2 on the clock, and it's sent back by Horford. And so it's the Miami Heat with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule. All right, now let's get into our game. It ended up being a strong first half for the Heat.
We have to recognize their
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. It's been a clinic out there by Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Oh, man, what a tremendous first half. Okay, obviously he's feeling the flow, and he's looking to keep it going.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Celtics trail by 6. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the 5. That's the group on the 4 for Miami. Brown, that's short off the rim.
And really credit their advantage on the backcourt. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Now, here's Tucker. And Adebayo with the basket on the assist from Tucker. Adebayo's got 10 points.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Boston's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Tatum against Butler. Now here's Tatum. D right on him. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Smart. A shot that time, not on target. And it's Miami the other way. The kick outside to Butler. Back to Lowry. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Smart.
A moment to check out Bam Adebayo here. Coming off a terrific season. 12th in shooting percentage. And he did his share on the glass, battled his way into the top 15 in rebounds per game.
And as you said, one of the more efficient scorers in the league last season. He showed great shot selection, terrific efficiency. And more often than not, he got it in there. Oladipo, he's checked in for the Heat. And then for Boston, Williams, he's checked in for Horford. And it's Pritchard in for Jaylen Brown. Lowry against White. Williams has a screen for White. Shoots over Tucker, and it's White missing. The Heat leading by 8.
Celtics foul. Grant Williams. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Adebayo finds Tucker. And there's the foul. Will go on P.J. Tucker. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Celtics trail by 8. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. A shot by Pritchard, no good.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
And maybe we don't talk enough about what a great teammate Lowry is. Passionate, he leads by example, and always vocal.
And Miami has possession. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Tatum with the block.
All-star Tatum engaged on D. That's a scary sight.
And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That is his first foul of the game. Pass to Pritchard. Outside, White. To the middle. Here's Williams, and it's Williams throwing it down.
Slashing with purpose there. After setting that screen, Williams knows where to position himself in these sets.
When Lowry won gold in 2016, the U.S. team coaches had very high praise.
Yeah, you can call him their unsung hero, the best team player out of anybody. This guy shows emotion and guys feed off his energy.
2 on the clock. It's tipped. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And the Heat with some changes. Martin's checked in for Bam Adebayo. And Hero subbed in for Duncan Robinson. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Here's Pritchard. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Passes it to Tatum. Shot clock at 6. Fires the 3. And it's Miami with the rebound. Tucker's got his 6th rebound on the night. Hero finds Lowry. Now Hero, White covering Tucker. Another shot. The kick out to Oladipo. Outside Martin. Oladipo taking his time here. And the rejection by Tatum. White the pass to Tatum. With the floater. Here's Pritchard. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. It's going to be on Victor Oladipo.
Toughness and energy on the boards. An easy putback to show forward.
And the Heat making a change here. Strus is checked in. Boston also with the sub. Tice is checked in. Here's Strus. Basket counts. And the Heat lead by 5.
From Tyler Hero.
The Celtics have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Outside Williams. White goes in for Martin. And it's Strus with the rebound.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, he just hit a rough patch. He's trying to climb out of it, but hasn't been successful.
Over in the corner, White. drains it from beyond the arc. White's got his first 3 points of the game.
He's not focused on the D on most possessions, but you can forget about him altogether.
Now, Hero. Tight defense on him. Got a hand on it.
We've seen Tice amongst the leaders and blocks. He's not a player you want to test too much.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Heat.
Their inside game has been great tonight. So much of their scoring has come from the paint.
Yeah, but they've been killing it from the free throw line tonight. Those points keep adding up as we go along.
Butler, he's checked in for Oladipo. Here's Tatum. Off the left rim and out.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backcourt.
They get it again. Shots good from Butler. Butler's got 10 points.
Big effort from Butler on the glass, boxing the defense out and getting a second chance.
32 seconds left in the third quarter. Horford kicks to Smart. Back to Horford. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That is his first foul of the game. Robinson's checked in for Miami.
Number 4. Now in the game, Duncan Robinson.
Outside, Horford. Butler with the steal. Pass to Hero. Robinson kicks to Martin. Outside Butler. Back to Martin. Over Horford. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Miami Heat with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Makes it a tough play to defend because you also have to guard against him taking it himself.
It's the fourth.
3/10 quarters behind us. And more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. The Heat leading by 6. On the floor for Boston. Outside, the wings are Brown and Tatum. Horford is out there with Daniel Tice. And it's Smart in at the point. Now, here is Robinson. The dish to Lowry. Back to Robinson. 6 on the shot clock. Second shot opportunity. And it's sent back by Horford. And he gets it back. The kick outside to Butler. And another shot. Rebounded by the Celtics. Horford's got his 5th rebound in this one. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul. Victor Oladipo, he's checked in for Tyler Hero. Williams, he's checked in for Boston. White comes in for Tatum. And so Horford will bring it up for Boston. They trail by 6. Now here's Brown. The Celtics working the ball around now. Smart wide open. He fires. No good from 11 feet. The Heat have gone 0-3 to start the fourth quarter. Oladipo. And it's sent back by Horford. And it's out of bounds to the Heat as Miami retains possession. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
Checking in for the Celtics.
Quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Pritchard, he's checked in for Smart. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Celtics trail by 8. Here's Pritchard. Williams dishes to Brown. Outside White. Williams sends a screen for White. Jimmy Butler with the rebound. Butler's got his 5th rebound in this one. There's the drive. The pass to Adebayo. Oladipo outside. Goes back up. And Adebayo with the lay-in. Adebayo's got the lead up to 10 now for the Heat.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Now here's Williams. Kicks it to White. Puts the move on. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Butler passes to Robinson. Butler against Horford. Butler dishes to Robinson. Back to Butler. 4 on the shot clock. The Heat need to get a shot off. Over in the corner, Brown. That 3 off the mark.
And they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
The shot by Lowry, no good.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Here's Pritchard. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Adebayo with a screen for Lowry. Driving the lane. Double clutches. The shot by Adebayo, no good. Celtics trail by 10. Brown outside. They could use a bucket. And it's Miami with the rebound. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. Lowry with the ball. And it's Horford picking him up. Shots good from Butler.
You know Butler loves these shots. He's a talented inside scorer.
From Kyle Lowry. Boston timeout call. Fans, welcome your Miami Heat Panthers.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Bam Adebayo.
And he's put on a terrific show of skill in the paint. A combination of moves, footwork, and that soft touch down low. It's all added up to one dominant performance for the big fella.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. During the last break, got to listen in on Ime Udoka's huddle with his team. He is not pleased, and he told them they have to make a push right now. He said, look, we got to make a move, or I've got to pull the plug. Pretty blunt stuff, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Now, here's Brown. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter. Got it. Good job in the low post.
With great physical and athletic tools, Brown's adept at pushing past contact.
Lowry passes to Adebayo. And Tucker has it in the corner. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. You know, Chris, no one wants to see play stopped for a coach's challenge. But is that inconvenience outweighed by ensuring it was the right call?
It definitely is, Kevin. You know, we'd rather get the calls right than just be quick. Quality over quickness. So that's how I like to think. But, you know, definitely, you don't want those calls all the time. But, yeah, late in the game, you need it. Guys work too hard.
The Celtics making a switch here. Smart's checked in. Celtics trail by 11. There's 1:54 left in the 4th. It's Brown with the drive. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Butler against Tatum. Adebayo kicks to Butler. Pass to Tucker. Outside Butler. And it's sent back by Horford. Jacks up a three. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
Determining ground ceiling. I mean, how good of an outside shooter can he become? I mean, to me, that's the only question. But he may have already exceeded expectations.
Smart with the ball. Lowry picks him up. Williams dishes to Brown. There's a minute left to play here in the fourth. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Robinson against Smart. Outside Robinson. Here's Lowry. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
Williams, a screen on Butler.
Oh, the ferocity that Butler plays with on the defensive end, I mean, it's infectious. He's outstanding at staying in his man's jersey.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Oh, well, it's tough, man. You get to this point in the game, you fought hard, did your best, but it just wasn't enough.
Robinson passes to Tucker. Back to Robinson. Inside, and stolen by Williams.
Yeah, and he plays a lot bigger than that 6-foot frame would suggest. Lowry is just a bundle of energy out there.
And so it's Miami. Winning this one. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.